Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the government just announced that food stamp benefits are being cut starting from November 1st, and the reactions online are powerful, if I may. Black folks are speaking up. Some are sharing how food stamps once helped them survive. Others are calling for unity and community support because when people are hungry, chaos is not far behind. And honestly, they're right? Nobody's gonna sit and watch their kids starve. Anyways, credit goes to all original creators. Let's watch these videos and we'll be back with some commentary.
Yeah, that's right. They're turning off the food stamps so that nobody can eat. Yeah, lazy. Now you're going to have to get a job. Everyone's going to have to get a job. Yeah, go work. I do. I have money.
You can afford groceries and medicine. You can do that. You can do both.
Well, no, I'm just not sick right now.
Haven't you been looking for a second job and you can't find one because the economy's bad? Like, wasn't that?
Yeah. The economy's bad. The job market's messed up, but that doesn't. Oh. Okay. No, I see. See.
Let me ask you something. Why did humans decide to live in a society?
Well, we decided to live together and build society so that we could ensure that we all work together to survive. That was the point, so that we could.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, he got it, y'all. He got it.
Oh.
He figured it out.
Oh.
He did it.
The point is to help each other.
Yep.
We have to help. We have to work together to make sure we all survive. That was the point of.
Talk to him.
The point was to cooperate. So when my party talks about individual responsibility, when we're a collective that's supposed to be working together, that's just a lie. And we should be helping each other. So my party is like if a cancer cell had a marketing degree.
Yep.
That's what you're telling. So it could grow and balloon while destroying the body that it's a part of. Because the body should be working together. The cells should be working together to ensure the survival of the body. But these cells don't want to work together. They just want to keep growing on their own. That's literally social cancer. That's what cancer is.
All it took was a dictatorship, and he got it. We all get there.
We messed up. We messed up bad.
Now, it's one thing for the government to be messing with people's money. When they money looking funny, minimum wage ain't going up. But you playing with billions of big backs? Oh, no. Government, this world, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. But just wait till you see what them people finna do. How bad they finna show out. When they can't get their steaks. When they can't get their pieces of salmon. When they can't get them Lunchables and them snacks and them Capri Suns for them kids. Oh, baby, you just wait till they show out. Them folks finna take y'all all up and through there. They grabbing lace fronts. They liable to grab somebody granddaddy toupee off his head behind them food stamps. I'm not playing. Don't let it come to a black mama. One thing about a black mama. And don't let it be a single black mama raising them kids all by herself. Maybe them kids ain't finna go hungry. So I'm just saying, I don't know what the government gonna do, but I know what the people finna do. I actually just watched that video of that girl talking about how she finna be in them grocery stores. How she finna come in Walmart. She's not playing no games. Then I ended up scrolling 3 more times and then came across another video of this dude talking about how they sent them home from work because people already taking it there.
You know what? I really hate to say this, but I hope they do dismantle the whole SNAP benefits program because a lot of y'all are lazy. Like, let's just really face it. This program has been around for years, okay? Years. And a lot of y'all still have not learned. Y'all are lazy. You don't either want to get up and go to work or you don't want to find you a better job because you're comfortable in what you're doing. You don't want to do too much, but you're expecting to get paid a lot of money to do nothing. Get up and get a job or go get a better job. It is not the government's responsibility to feed you. This is the type of BS that I've been seeing on my timeline, and it is very frustrating, okay? What a lot of people fail to understand and realize that 80% of people that are on the SNAP benefit program work. And the reason that they are on the program is because life is expensive. Groceries are expensive. Rent or mortgages are expensive. Living is expensive. So for those who are complaining about others who are frustrated about this shutdown regarding the SNAP benefits program, you really need to wake up and stop judging. Not everyone is lazy. Not everyone is sitting on their couch not doing anything. Life is expensive. There are folks out here who make $100K a year or make $75K a year and are still struggling. There are families who have the father around, because I know that's a thing too. You got all these kids. You shouldn't be having all these kids with these men. Yeah, there are families who have all parents and all parties involved and are still struggling. So before you open up your mouth and judge, make sure you're not next.
You know, I have to be really honest with you. Every single person I've personally ever known who's on food stamps or public assistance has been a white person. And I think maybe that's my background. Maybe that's where I'm from. You know, my dad grew up in the projects, and he recently passed away. And something I've been thinking a lot about is the fact that growing up, our cupboards were always full. And I think our cupboards were always full because my father was just that traumatized by poverty. Now, sometimes it's not smart to have your cupboards full, right? But something that I've learned from him is to make sure that my cupboards are full, right? And so I make a point of, shopping smart. And I watched a bunch of videos today of white people, because it's always white people, gloating about, people not having money, saying like, oh, did you shop smartly? Were you smart with the way you spent your money? And, I'm reminded of that video I saw when people were really starting to talk about grocery prices going up. And this white mom complaining about how expensive pre-cut cheese is. And actually, it was that video that made me realize, like, oh, I'm ready for this. They're not. And that's the funny thing. There's definitely a lot of white folks who understand how to make a bag of flour and a bag of potatoes stretch. Let's put it that way, right? There definitely are. But a lot of the people, I think, who are ignorant enough to believe that most people on public assistance are black people, are welfare queens, right? I'm willing to bet you they don't know how to do that. And what's kind of interesting is you see these people kind of gleefully cheering on this idea that a certain amount of people are going to die or experience a lot of stress, right? And at the end of the day, that stress has made them stronger than you. And I don't think a lot of the people gloating right now have really measured that. That when you oppress people, they learn how to get stronger than you.
Oh my God, do y'all know SNAP benefits come from us? We give out SNAP benefits. It comes from us. It was created for y'all. The first white person to receive SNAP benefits was what, 1939? And her name was Maybelle, and she lived in New York. And baby, when black folks tried to get it, they excluded the sharecroppers as well. And then white wholesalers manipulated the program and profited off of it, leaving black folks out to the dust. Now what stopped that shit was the Food Stamp Act of 1964. 64, y'all. My mama was born in 65. So let me get this straight. White people, y'all have benefited off of food stamps longer than any other race in this fucking country. Black folks just got that shit for real in 1964. Hell, we got that before we got our voting rights. And then in the 1980s, y'all got pissed off that we were getting actual help. And y'all started coming up with the trope, the welfare queen, saying black people and black women in particular were using food stamps to get over on the government, leading to increased restrictions and eligibility. Restrictions only harmed low-income people of color, i.e. black folks. As of 2023, 37% of white people in America are on SNAP, 26% are black, and 16% are Hispanic. So who's really living off our shit? Y'all get on my nerves.
For those of you laughing because I'm on welfare, I just want to show you something real quick. This is my upcoming pending deposit for SNAP EBT for November. If you are laughing at me right now because you think that I'm going to suffer come November, you better think again. I know how to work the system into my favor.
Now, I don't know what state she's in. I don't know how she is able to game the system in this way, because that means she's a mom of 3. It's her. So that means they all get over $1,000 a piece to eat off of every month. 4 people. I don't know if she have a husband or a boyfriend or whatever, and they're just not working, or if she just added on extra people that she's taking care of. I don't know. But can somebody tell me, how does a person get over $4,000 worth of food stamps every single month?
Everybody worried about EBT. Everybody worried about the food stamp getting shut off. But everybody don't help each other. You won't worry about the government. If y'all were loving each other, y'all helping each other, bring food to your neighbor's house. You see somebody hungry, homeless out here, you won't feed them. Y'all holding grudge against your family, against your friends, against your husband, against your wife, against your kids, against your neighbor. Y'all gonna starve because you ain't got nobody to depend on. God said, love thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Are we loving our neighbors? Y'all be hating your neighbors, holding grudge against your neighbor. Y'all be messing with your neighbor wife, creeping with the next door woman, next door man. Y'all are so corrupted. Y'all are so stuck. And you worried about Trump. You need to be worried about what God gonna do. Worry about what God gonna do for you. And what God gonna do to you. Y'all like him being evil. Y'all being corrupt, disrespectful, mocking God. Y'all need to be worried about that. God know what y'all need. Why you worried? Why you doubt? Have your faith. Have your faith. Love your people. Help your people. Pray together. Put God back in it. Put Jesus back in it. You want to put your own ways in it. How you feel? Don't care what you say. If y'all don't stick together, y'all gonna be divided and hungry. You want to be evil, you starve. You want to be greedy, you end up poor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna end up poor. Being greedy, because God can take it from you and give it to somebody else. Y'all must understand that can really happen right now. See, right now you got all that money, ain't nothing gonna happen, but you're gonna be dead tomorrow. You don't know when you're gonna fall sick. You don't know when you're gonna fall down. You don't know when you're leaving the world. And then be bound for hell. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't scared of nothing until you hit that fire. When Jesus said, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you. What you gonna do? You better get it right and get left behind. Because a lot of y'all ready to get left behind. So go ahead and get behind. Because the first should be last and the last should be first. The true word.
Talking about November 1st, food stamps coming to an end, Medicaid coming to an end, government assistance coming to an end. I'm talking about people is frazzled. They is going crazy. They are losing their minds. But ain't nobody losing their mind thinking about when they salvation gonna end. When your life end and you ain't give your life to Jesus. Nobody ain't scared about that. Y'all scared about government assistance and food stamps and all of that. Listen, let me tell you something. God is the source. He is the creator of heaven and earth. He said, never have a righteous man forsaken nor my seed begging bread. Okay, when you dwell in the secret place of the Most High, you abide in the shadow of the Almighty. He takes care of his people. He says, seek him first, his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. That's the problem. Y'all be chasing the wrong things. You want to chase the money, the cars. You want to chase the look, the perception of having it all together, but you ain't got nothing if you ain't got Jesus. Let me tell you that. So when y'all worried about this, all of this is a big distraction to keep y'all mind
off. Jesus is coming back sooner than we expect. All of this stuff that's happening is Bible prophecy. Is being fulfilled. If you get in your word, you will not be afraid. You will be getting ready, staying ready, so you don't have to get ready when the calamity really hits, because this ain't nothing compared about what's about to come, about what's about to hit this nation. People of God, it's time to pray. It's time to get right. It's time to get your houses in order. It's time to get your heart right. It's time to lay it down and surrender it all to God. Food stamps and government assistance and Medicaid and all of that is the least thing y'all should be worried about losing. Worry about losing your soul salvation.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some bullshit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in that bitch masked up, you hear me? Masked up, racking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing that shit in a basket, walking clean up out there. Boy, I got me fucked up, boy. It's about to be Thanksgiving, you hear me? And Christmas coming up, and y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game really fucked up. Y'all got the game fucked all the way up, son. Believe it. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you hear me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm going to go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm going to rack all kind of shit. I'm going to throw this shit on the basket. I'm going to walk right about that bitch. Put this in the car. Phew, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone. I'm out of there. Believe.
Every year I try to give food and I give toys to organizations to help. But I'm going to tell you, I gotta pay for my own family, and it sucks. But you guys have gotten very comfortable living off of the government. And the very thought that you might not get your cards in November has got you guys screaming all over the internet. Meanwhile, you had no problem spending $1,000 food hauls at Costco and showing all the internet all the food you get and dancing and laughing, and even some women like very sarcastically being like, "Oh, you mad?"
What the hell is she talking about? First of all, you are online way too much, and I know you know nothing about food stamps, because if you did, you would not make that video. And why are you mad at people using food stamps to buy food? Isn't that why we use it? But I'm gonna give you guys some information just to show you what she's saying doesn't make any damn sense. First of all, if you want less people on SNAP benefits, that would mean that the economy has to get better. Because if we just took the time to use our big people brain, then we'll realize that if the price of living is increasing and wages remain the same, then more people are gonna need government assistance. Which is why reports are saying a stronger economy will equal less people on food stamps. Not to mention that food stamps is just a temporary assistance, meaning that people usually stay between 6 or 24 months. And do you even know the demographic of the people that are on these benefits that the right are complaining about? 34% are children, 33% are the elderly, and 17% are disabled. Not to mention that 50% of people who are on WIC, which is women, infant, and children, have either SNAP, Medicaid, or both. In Trump's economy, we have a bad job market, unemployment is high, and inflation is high as well. And you're trying to understand why people want to get on food stamps?
And while we're on the topic of welfare queens, I want to introduce you to one. Hi, my name is Ash. At 19 years old, I got every piece of government assistance I could because I was pregnant with a baby. I was rebellious, refusing to follow my parents' advice and rules, so I had to figure out how I was going to take care of me and this baby. I got every piece of government assistance that was available to me. I went through social services so I could get deposits for my apartment and get my lights cut on because I had to move. I got SNAP. I got Families First, which is the cash benefit. I had daycare vouchers, Section 8. I got 10 Care. I got everything because I was going to make my life as easy as possible while I went to college full time and built my clientele because I already had a trade. I was a licensed hairstylist, but I had not started building that business and building my clients so I could actually make some money. So while I was going to college full time, building a business full time, I used every piece of government assistance that I could so I could make sure that me and my baby were not homeless or hungry. Fast forward, by the time my son got into kindergarten, I made too much money for food stamps. I made too much money for child care vouchers, and we were going into kindergarten anyway. By the time my son hit about 7, Section 8 was paying maybe $300 of my $900 rent. There is nothing wrong with getting assistance because it is a hand up, not a hand out. And for the people that use it to grow themselves, develop themselves, get themselves through hard times, that's what it was created for. For the disabled that cannot work, for the elderly who cannot work, those are the people that y'all are taking benefits from, trying to focus on the very small percentage of people who are not working. And I would just like to let the record show that a large majority of people who get SNAP benefits are of this color in red states. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk.
So some people are blaming the system and others are blaming poor families for having kids that they cannot afford. But either way, one thing is clear, right? When people lose access to food, crime and desperation rise. And if the government doesn't step in, the streets will. Anyways, credit goes to all original creators. This video is just for educational and commentary purposes only. Credit goes to all original creators. Yeah, I said that just now. And thank you so much for tapping in when you saw this. As usual, I'll see you on my next one.